At HomeFed, we have a code of conduct that governs how we interact with our team members and our clients. It's called PADI: professionalism, accountability, trust, innovation, and execution. So what is PADI? PADI is the cornerstone of how we live our professional and personal lives in order to deliver a value-added financial experience for both our clients, our team members, and ultimately our shareholders. Now let's take a moment to listen to what other team members at HomeFed say about PADI.
My name is Kimberly Philippi, and I'm a personal banker. PADI and the core value system helps me do my job every day successfully because it gives me a guideline. It gives me a guideline on how to serve my clients and to be successful in my job.
I think it just kind of reminds you how you're supposed to be handling yourself and what you should expect from your fellow employees. If you really dive into the words and actually think of what they mean and the impact they should have on your day-to-day activity, they are meaningful.
Well, PADI keeps me focused and it keeps me grounded so that I know specifically what are the most important components to doing business with a client. And PADI, being our core values, would keep me focused.
I think the way that PADI helps us do our job is that it helps separate our employees and our banks from competitors. And when you take a look at the core values of professionalism, accountability, trust, innovation, and execution, by those core values and living those out every single day, it differentiates ourselves from everyone else.
I do think accountability has a role in how my teammates relate to me, because if you can't depend on your teammate, then you can't deliver good service to the client ultimately. So as you work together as a team, then that service then is delivered.
I think, being able to trust your fellow employee, that if you can pass on a client to them and know that they're going to take care of them, that's valuable. Because your clients are everything, and if you're going to pass that client along to someone else that you work with, and they take care of them, it just builds trust within the team, and it really does build that team mentality.
I think it's what a client values the most about banking with Home Federal is, I think it's the small details. It's as we own our work and are accountable to making sure we're creating experiences for clients. It's the small things, and although people in banks will claim that they call the clients back after 30 days after they open up a new account to make sure they receive their I don't know that a lot of them are actually doing it, and I think the fact that we execute on that piece makes the difference. It's the details. It's the fact that, hey, I got a call 30 days after I opened my account and someone was checking to make sure I received my checks and that everything was printed correctly, and I got my debit card and it was working, and I was able to log on to the online banking and everything is working well. I've heard that time and time again. And again, the details when we open up accounts for new clients and we walk them around the branch and we introduce them to the other team members so that they know who they're working with. And every day when they come in and we say hi, or not every day, but maybe weekly, that we know who they are and they know who can help them. And I think that is what makes us unique and what makes them feel happy to be banking with us.
Well, I would have to say that one of many examples, while we have great team members in our organization, I would have to say that when the going got tough, I picked up the phone and called Anessa Mitchell. And Anessa Mitchell, no matter what time it was, because there is definitely an hour time difference, and if I were working till 7 o'clock in the evening trying to help clients manage through some of the technology downfalls, Anessa would give me her personal cell phone to give her a call, and she would help walk me through the process. And that's what makes my career here at Home Federal Bank rewarding. It's the team members that help you through some of the tough times, and then the not so tough times to celebrate some of the successes as well.
So I do think that Patty makes a difference. And one example of this is a client had a problem or an issue with their account, and Kimberly, who works at the downtown branch, took a look at his accounts, did some research, and through owning that, so I think that exemplifies accountability, and being able to execute on it. After researching it, she went back to him, explained what had happened on his accounts, worked with him to try and resolve the issue, and he felt that she did that in one, an efficient manner, and two, very professionally, and decided to leave his business accounts at Home Federal Bank. And then in addition to that, he is going to be now bringing over his personal accounts. So I think that Patty, if we live that day to day and execute on those elements, which is one of them themselves, but if we do that well, it makes a difference for clients, and they will, one, stay with us, or two, bring additional business to the bank. So I think absolutely it makes a difference.
We are professional.
We are accountable.
We are trustworthy.
We are innovative.
We execute and we get things done.
Okay, thank you.
We are Patty, and this is my home fed.
My Home Fed.
We are Patty, and this is my home fed.
My home fed? This is our home fed.